Welcome to Daily News Dose, your daily fix of politics. CDU unveils 10-point plan to boost agriculture and rural areas. The Christian Democratic Union, the largest party in Germany, has proposed a strengthening package for the agricultural sector and the rural regions, aiming to give farmers more confidence, trust, and planning security. The CDU wants to position itself as the party of agriculture and support farmers with a marketing agency, less EU regulations, and caution on the animal welfare levy, a proposed surcharge on animal products to finance the improvement of animal husbandry conditions. Skeptical of the idea of the animal welfare levy, which was suggested by the Agriculture Minister Cem Özdemir from the Green Party, the CDU says the levy would increase the price of food and prefers other ways to help farmers meet the higher standards of animal welfare in Germany. They also oppose the plans of the Ampel coalition, SPD, Greens, and FDP, to gradually abolish the diesel tax benefits for farmers, which would increase their fuel costs. The CDU argues that farmers need incentives to invest in more sustainable and climate-friendly practices. Farmers' protests paralyze Hamburg port and other German harbors. Farmers have been protesting against the federal government's budget cuts since mid-December. They are especially opposed to the gradual elimination of subsidies for agricultural diesel by 20261. On Monday, hundreds of tractors blocked traffic in parts of Hamburg, including the important port area. The port is the largest German seaport and a major hub for container shipping. Other German seaports, such as Wilhelmshaven and Bremerhaven, were also affected by similar blockades. The farmers gathered for a rally at the Dammtor train station in Hamburg city center. They expected about 1,500 tractors to join them from the states of Lower Saxony and Schleswig-Holstein. The police advised motorists to avoid the area and use public transportation instead. The protests caused significant traffic disruptions and delays in the port operations. The farmers demanded more recognition and support from the government for their role in providing food security and environmental protection. Ampel's budget dilemma: can the coalition survive the fiscal crisis? The Ampel coalition of SPD, Greens, and FDP faces a difficult situation after the Constitutional Court rejected its plan to extend pandemic borrowing powers and comply with the debt brake. The coalition needs to find a way to balance its different priorities: social spending for SPD, climate action for Greens, and fiscal discipline for FDP. A possible solution is to launch a comprehensive budget review and cut unnecessary spending across all ministries. The coalition risks losing public support and being voted out in the next election, as the polls show a possible four-party parliament with CDU-CSU as the largest force. The coalition needs to prove its ability to work together and deliver on its promises. The final debate on the delayed budget for 2024 in the Bundestag this week will be a crucial moment for the coalition. The Chancellor will have to defend his government's record and vision, while the opposition will try to expose its weaknesses and contradictions. East Germans unhappy with democracy, study finds. More than half of East Germans, 56%, and 4 out of 10 West Germans, 40%, are unhappy with how democracy works, according to a new survey. Despite the dissatisfaction, almost all respondents, 97%, support the idea of democracy in principle. There is a broad agreement across Germany that the state should be responsible for providing social security and affordable housing. The call for state regulation in various areas, such as income inequality, economic growth, and employment, has increased in the past decade, especially among West Germans. Subscribe to the Daily News Dose channel to not miss any news update anymore.